we want to keep evolving what we do and changing what we do.
Yeah, if I can just refer to the title, No More Stories, and then They Washed Away, and then also No More Stories, Let's Wash Away. Do you feel like emptied after finishing such an album, or is it your head still full of ideas?
No, I think there is a period of feeling a bit empty when you finish something. Also because we work on stuff for such a long time, and it's very internal. You know, we don't really bounce it off on the outside. We just kind of like keep it inside the group, and it kind of makes you go crazy a little bit because you kind of lose your point of reference. You know, you kind of just what is this what we're doing? You know, will people even like this? I don't know. You know, you kind of lose perspective. So it's great to feel relieved, but you also feel a bit empty towards the end of the process, I think.
Can you maybe just shortly explain the title, or at what point you thought it would fit the album?
Yeah. Well, the title is the lyrics for a song on the album called Hawaii Dream, which is kind of like an interlude into a song called Hawaii. So I guess it's kind of like when the world really gets you down, you know. Could be anything, could be personal stuff, or just the world in general. That's when you need stories, I guess, but sometimes you just feel saturated by it, you know, and you can't even stand turning on the television or opening a book, or you just need quiet, you know. You need non-existence, kind of. You need to just think of nothing. Yeah.
Is that what you think the music reflects? Oh, sorry. Is that maybe can be summed up as the ingredients of the or the sort of?
I don't know if that sums up the whole album, because I think there's some, you know, I think there's a little bit of humor in the album too, and I think there's happy songs, kind of. So it is a little bit bleak, the title. We wanted to have a really short title this time, because on the last record we had really long titles for all the songs, but we couldn't really think of anything short. So Bo called me up one night and he said, like, why don't we just use this poem as the title? And I thought it was a good idea, and I think people will just call it No More Stories for short, you know, and which I think is a pretty good title. It kind of hints at you know, the subject matter of the album.
Okay. Yeah, last thing I want to just ask, because we have to make an item a little bit about it. Lowlands Festival, you will play there this year?
Mm-hmm.
Have you any knowledge of the festival already?
I'm pretty sure we played there once before, but it's a long time ago, so I might be mistaken. But I think I saw a lot of great bands there when I was there. But I don't really have any particular knowledge of the festival now, other than it seems like a really good festival.
But you're looking forward, particularly to this kind of gigs, or?
Yeah, I'm kind of sad because we don't get to play here very often. We played one show one time at Milkevik, and it was great, and it was packed, and then we just never came back, and it feels like, you know, I would really like to tour more, you know, places like Holland and other parts in Europe that we don't really get to see that much, because I think we've had really good response here.
Okay, maybe just last question, because now you support Nine Inch Nails and Kings of Leon is all probably big venues.
Mm.
Do you sometimes long for more smaller, intimate concerts?
Yeah, I really like intimate shows. Luckily, we do get to play a lot of those ourselves. I mean, we kind of, when we tour in America, for instance, there are some cities where we play bigger places, but there are also places where we play like to a couple hundred people, you know. And so we kind of get to experience both, you know, and I think that's a good feeling, because I like being on big stages too, you know. It kind of makes you feel like you accomplished something, but it doesn't really have the intimacy of smaller venues.
All right. I thank you for your time.
Thank you for yours.
Yeah. Okay.